Did you know that you can get $5 blackjack still in Las Vegas? Did you know you can get meals for under $5? And there's a resort that you can skip the resort fees right in Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey folks, I'm Adam, your host, and today we're going to discuss some of the best deals in the sleepy little town of fantastic Las Vegas. Let's go ahead, we're going to check it out. We're going to kick it off right about now. So from the dawn of Las Vegas, there have been deals to be had, and there's a whole lot of ways to lose your money. Did you know that this sleepy gambling town actually started off? There was natives there, and then the Spanish came, and then the Mormons came. Yeah, they were some of the first to settle in fantastic Las Vegas, and it started to take off when there was a railroad line between there and Salt Lake City, Utah. Mormons would go back and forth between the two cities, but it didn't really hit its apex until, or at least start to grow quickly, until the Great Depression. Yeah, the Great Depression is the reason Las Vegas took off. They decided to build Hoover Dam. They had thousands of workers on Hoover Dam, and suddenly people needed a place to blow off steam. So the state of Nevada decided to legalize gambling and other activities, and suddenly those workers would come into town and they would blow their paychecks, slot machines, blackjack, and gambling, just like it is today, on a smaller, old-timey scale. So now that Las Vegas has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, things have gotten more expensive. They've gotten more pricey, and there's not as many deals to be had, but you can still find a few if you're willing to look. So let's start with food prices under $5. We're in that $5 range. Now the Secret Slice Pizza is in the Cosmopolitan. So if you're in the Cosmopolitan, that is one of the more expensive resort casinos on the Strip. But if you go to the Secret Pizza, you can get slices for $5 to $7 for a late night pick-me-up. You can also go to the Ocean Bar and Grill at the Miracle Mile shop for $4.99 breakfast, making it very affordable. They've even got some $5 dinners, and that is the Ocean One Bar and Grill at the Miracle Mile shops. Also, if you're looking to save some money, consider running down to Circus and Slots of Fun, their adjoining slot area. The Slots of Fun has some retro 90s style slot machines, and you can also pick up hot dogs and shrimp cocktails for just $2 each. That's a bargain. If you're in the Plaza, which is on Fremont Street, $3 Jell-O shots are the deal to be had, and you can get 3 rounds of Jell-O shots for just $6. That's a bargain. Also, the Aztec Casino has breakfast deals for $5. So go to the Aztec Inn Casino, get $5 breakfast, and it's a great way to start your day. Now, there's also a lot of places that you can get reasonable table minimums. And let's go ahead and start with Fremont Street. Now, with the Fremont Street experience, there's actually quite a few cool places that you can go and play for $5 or less. So I would recommend going to the Downtown Grand, the El Cortez, Main Street Station, the Plaza, the D, and the Golden Gate. They're all on Fremont Street, and they all have $5 or less blackjack many hours of the day. At El Cortez, you can do single shoe blackjack for $5. The D has 6-deck shoes for $5. El Cortez, Downtown Grand, Main Street Station, the Plaza, the D, and the Golden Gate are great prices, great deals for you guys that don't want to have to break the bank to play a little blackjack. And if you're looking for a favorite of the locals, ask your driver, get in an Uber, and go to the Stage Door Casino. It's a dive bar gem, but they've got $1 beer, $2 shots, $2 hot dogs, And you'll note that Budweiser long necks are only $1 each. So if you're looking for the best price resort style casino on the Strip right now, consider going to Treasure Island. Yeah, Treasure Island has a as seen on TV option for their resort. Book it online, look for the TV deal, and Treasure Island has a $99 room, free parking, and on top of that, no resort fees, which is actually pretty impressive. It's the only place on the Strip where you can get no resort fees. It's also one of the few places on the Strip that you can go for free parking. Also, if you're looking for free parking during the day, consider going to Circus Circus. Go to the mezzanine, check everything out, but Circus Circus will let you park there for free during the day. Many casinos like Bellagio, Aria, and others will go ahead and charge you up to $55 a day for parking. So if you're looking for a discounted location to park, both Treasure Island and Circus Circus, while they still exist, are offering free parking to get you in the door. And that's a pretty good deal. Folks, there's a lot of good deals in Vegas, and if you want to learn more about them, watch all of our videos, but click that subscribe button and click the notification bell to turn on your notifications so you get a notification every time you log into YouTube about your favorite new creator. We do appreciate that. Now folks, I also want to give you a little tip when it comes to booking your hotel room in Las Vegas. MGM Properties, which is practically half the Strip, they own most of the casinos, as well as Caesars Properties, which is practically the other half of the Strip, will charge you $15 if you book by phone. So the best way to save yourself $15 on your trip is to book your rooms online, and always use the official resort booking to avoid fees. Now, something else that's a good way to save money is to go and see a show while you're there. That's free, and there are a few free shows remaining. Now, as we know, one of our favorites was the Mirage's Volcano, which is now closed, unfortunately. But you can still see those beautiful Bellagio fountains absolutely free. They run daily every 30 minutes in the afternoon and every 15 minutes at night. So if you're looking for a beautiful show, something that I highly recommend, that I've seen myself many a times, I got engaged in front of, go to the fountains at the Bellagio and you can see that show for free. And it's actually, if you get a room, say at the Parisian, you can get a great view of the fountains there as well. Now, the Fremont Street experience, it's a 1,500-foot LED canopy that plays music throughout the night. There's street performers, live bands, and free concerts every single night. So if you're looking to save a few bucks and have some fun, we always recommend Fremont Street. Then there's the free circus acts at Circus Circus. They have live acrobatics, a trapeze, juggling acts, and a carnival midway, as well as free seating throughout the night. So with the free parking and the free circus acts, Circus Circus is one that you're definitely going to want to check out. And of course, there's the Fall of Atlantis, which is part of the Caesars Palace Forum shops. So do a little shopping, and you'll see animatronic statues with fire and water effects and a mythical story. It's free to watch, and it runs on the hour from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Folks, there's a lot of fun things to see in Vegas, whether you're on a budget or not, or sometimes you just want to walk around and not be bothered. But yeah, some of the locations to pay attention to for your best deals, obviously Fremont Street. I've always found that the D Hotel in Las Vegas has some of the most reasonably priced options for hotel rooms. I've gotten really massive corner suites for about $150, $180 a night. And I've gotten cheaper rooms as low as $40, $50 a night. So one of my favorite cost savings, still suites and resorts, is the D, which is named after Detroit. Also, they have a Coney Island in there. They're right across from White Castle. They're right next to Denny's. They have a McDonald's inside, so you can eat there, get breakfast on a reasonable budget. If you're looking to have a little fun in Las Vegas, Fremont Street is a great area to go up and down and save yourself a few dollars. That's one of my favorite places to walk. There's a lot to see there, including the container park, and there's a lot of places to stop, have food, maybe get a picture taken. There's a lot to do in the Fremont area that is reasonably priced. Also, if you like shopping, going to the Miracle Mile shops, there's some good priced food in there, there's some entertainment in there, and there's a lot to do if you like shopping, go to the Miracle Mile shops. And then if you want to have a fun time, I was just talking about this today at lunch, Circus Circus is fun for the whole family, but you can have a great date night at Circus Circus, go to the mezzanine, play some games, win some prizes, and you're going to have a great time there as well. So folks, with that being said, tell me some of your favorite experiences going to Fantastic Las Vegas. I gotta say, one of my favorite memories was going there as a kid. My first trip to Las Vegas, I was about 6 years old. My parents took my brother, my sister, and I to Las Vegas, a family vacation, where we went to Circus Circus. My brother and I played in the mezzanine. My sister, who was 16, so I guess I was technically, I would have been 8 years old, just turned 8. She just turned 16 on her birthday while we were there in January, and she played slots at 16 years old at Circus Circus and at Westward Ho and Slots of Fun. She bounced back and forth between the casinos, and my brother and I played all of the Spray the Clown and all the fun games at Circus Circus. So go ahead and leave me, what are some of your favorite memories of Las Vegas? Of course, more recently, I got engaged in front of the Bellagio fountains. You can find that video online. And Amy and I have been to the Area 51 truck stop and brothel. We only went to the truck stop part, but they're both together. And we went to Hoover Dam a few times and the Grand Canyon. So go ahead and tell us some of your favorite experiences in Las Vegas and some of your memorable memories. I've been going there a couple times a year for the last 30 years. So I certainly know the town like the back of my hand. I know it pretty well. Folks, go ahead and leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite memories of Las Vegas. And how do you plan to save money next time you're there? Thanks for watching. My name is Adam. We're talking about the best locations and the best vacations on the planet. Adios, amigos.